occupational and safety standard. Due to SASSA commitment to serving the community of Emalahleni, they came up with an alternative of operating in the aforementioned satellite office. Honorable Deputy Speaker, some SASSA officials only go to the main office every day to inform the public that they are currently operating in Clarinet, and after 10 a.m. Some SASSA officials only go to the main office every day to inform the public that they are currently operating in Clarinet, and after 10 a.m. head to satellite office to continue assisting our people. Such an arrangement will go on until the issue around the main offices is resolved, because there are processes and systems to be followed. The satellite office is situated at 1506 Tusong Multipurpose Center in Clarinet Extension 3 and is opened Monday to Friday from 7:30 until 16 hours. I thank you, Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable MEC.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Speaker. Let me greet you, Honorable Premier, and all honorable members of the legislature. We welcome the member statement from the Honorable Chief Whip, Dombizoto Makhabane. Indeed, it was an issue on our table that the occupational and safety standard of that office was not up to the scratch. Therefore, we intervened that in the meantime, people of Malahleni must get the service of SASSA at Tusong Multipurpose Center. We really appreciate that Honorable Chief Whip has able to inform our people. So we request people of Malahleni to go there to get the services of SASSA. Thank you very much.
Thank you, MEC. Yes, Honorable Weber.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, I stand to present a member statement on behalf of the Freedom Front Plus. Honorable Deputy Speaker, the Freedom Front Plus is ready to help correct what is broken, to build what is needed. We are committed to collaborating with all parties who share our vision, restoring dignity and service to our people. Mpumalanga is not a province of despair. It's a province of resilience, of strength, of people who deserve the absolute best. That's why we say our Department of Health must be a department, must not be a department of crisis, but a winning department. A department that delivers working hospitals and clinics, staffed with enough doctors, nurses, and medical professionals so that every person receives the care they need immediately and no one is ever turned away. We believe this is possible with proper planning, accountability, and cooperation. Mpumalanga can become an example to the rest of South Africa. Clinics must be places of healing, not of waiting. Hospitals must be centers of excellence, not of frustration. And our healthcare workers must be supported so that they can serve with pride. The Freedom Plus is not here to break down, but to build up. We are ready to collaborate with any party that shares these ideals. Our doors are open to aid, to contribute to solutions, to ensure that service delivery becomes a reality for every community. Honorable Speaker, Deputy Speaker, our people deserve dignity, care, and hope. Together, we can make Mpumalanga's Department of Health a true success story, a department that delivers for today and builds for tomorrow. Honorable Deputy Speaker, konke lokho singakwazi usingakhona kodwa izandla zegezana ufuna ukuthi sibambisane sikhona lokho. Siyabonga.
Siyabonga. Honorable MEC.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker, Honorable Premier, Honorable members of the legislature. I agree with Honorable Weber that we need to make sure that our health care facilities are in good shape, and in terms of planning and everything, we are on course. Hence, we are saying that the solution is to have a universal health coverage so that each and every South African irrespective of your social status, you must have the same healthcare in the province. You can look at Gersibande, where we have piloted NHI. We are doing very well, and we are moving towards that as a province. So we agree with you that the budgetary constraint that we are facing in terms of the Department of Health, but in terms of the allocation as far as the GDP is concerned of 8.5%, that must go to all South Africans. If all of us can work together and support that, we must have one system in terms of the universal health coverage. Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. Yes, Honorable Nkambule.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Honorable Deputy Speaker, I rise on behalf of the economic freedom fighters to condemn in the strongest possible term the ongoing neglect of Lamulelani High School in Mariti, a painful reflection of the ANC government's blatant disregard for the education and dignity of black children. For years, learners at this school have been forced to study under trees, without classrooms, without desks, without chairs, and without basic sanitation. The school infrastructure was destroyed during community protest in 2016, and yet, nearly a decade later, the rebuilding has been painfully slow, if not completely ignored. To this day, learners relieve themselves in the bushes due to absence of toilets. Teaching and learning take place in inhuman conditions without the infrastructure necessary to support even the most basic education standard. This is not an isolated case across Mpumalanga. Schools continue to face widespread furniture shortages, collapsing buildings, dangerous pit toilets, and a total lack of safety measures. Shockingly, even when the Department of Education receives infrastructure budget, those funds are misappropriated while black children continue to suffer. The EFF will not stand by while our children's future are buried under corruption, neglect, and incompetence. The time for excuses is over. The future of an African child must be defended by any revolutionary means necessary. I thank you.
It's okay. Honorable MEC.
No, thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Speaker. And let's acknowledge the statement by Honorable Nkambule. Must indicate that indeed we do have a challenge in terms of the infrastructure in our schools across the province. Indeed, the department is taking upon itself to make sure that the allocations that we're having, we're trying to distribute across our schools within the province. However, we must indicate that where we are right now, the issue of Lamlelani was one of the schools that we visited together with the portfolio committee. There are some kind of improvement that we want to make in relation to what has been raised during that particular visit that we had during the portfolio committee. Indeed, we're taking care of our schools. We appreciate that all of us, like we said as a department, that issue of education is not only for the Department of Education, but it's a matter that touches the entire people of this province. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable MEC. Is there any member? Yes, Honorable Shongwe.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I rise on behalf of Umkhonto Wesizwe Party to bring attention to the alarming situation on Anderson Street in Nelspruit, where residents are plagued by rampant criminal activities. The area has become a hotbed of illicit activities, including mugging, pickpocketing, drug abuse, and prostitutions. Key concern that the legislature should be aware of and needs urgent attention are the following: public safety. The residents of Mpumalanga and visitors alike are forever at risk in the streets called Anderson due to the presence of criminal elements and lack of police visibility. To drug abuse, it is known fact that Anderson Street, the prevalence of nyaupe and other drugs is a serious concern with potential long-term effects on individual and the community. Prostitution. The illicit activities not only affects public morals, but also poses health risk in those involved. The prostitution happens just streets away from the local police station, Honorable Deputy Speaker, SM Umkhonto Wesizwe Party want to urge the authorities to take immediate action and address the situation. Specifically, we request that the MEC increases police presence in that street and to deter and minimize criminal
As you wind up.
activities. That will in turn provide sense of security to all residents and visitors of Mbombela. As I close, Honorable Speaker, lastly, it is essential that we prioritize the safety and well-being of our citizens. Umkhonto Wesizwe hopes that the MEC and SAPS will take swift action to address the situation. I thank you, Chair, Honorable Speaker.
The Leader of Business.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Deputy Speaker, and a very good morning to honorable members, the honorable Premier. Indeed, we note what the honorable member present. I was told they are not prostitution. I'm told when we say prostitution, you are insulting. They are sex workers.
Respond.
Because some of you are a client somewhere there, or you are potential clients. But I think the point raised require attention because indeed we should not allow crime. Some other things create crime, and indeed the MEC as requested will surely do so that we address this challenge. Well, we acknowledge there is an unemployment, but equally government who are assisting the 350 as well as the the resources given to the kids, etc., is an attempt to mitigate the problem. So for taking that route might be extreme, but yes, we accept the proposed and the idea to involve more police in that regard. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Any member statement? Honorable Mpumalanga.
Thank you very much, Deputy Speaker. I rise on behalf of economic freedom fighters to raise a member statement regarding the learners of Madlala Secondary School under Bushabela District, Chimunga Circuit. Honorable Deputy Speaker, the learners of Madlala were forced to stay away from school for weeks due to lack of water to use during school hours. This comes after the water tankers that the school was promised that they will provide water and fill up the JoJo tanks of the school were nowhere to be found, and no communication was relayed to them in this regard. Or maybe they don't see a need to do so since the school is rotten and learners are sitting on top of empty crates, if not anything they find in the schoolyard while in those rotten classrooms to receive lessons. Honorable Deputy Speaker, it is disturbing and raises questions since the Department of Education is preparing for their final matric examination and aiming to get more than 90% pass rate and at the end of this year. While the hidden truth is that the department is not taking care of all schools in the province, but selective. And most shocking is that during the TLP, only 2 schools in Bushbuck Ridge were visited for oversight visit instead. Honorable Deputy Speaker, the EFF demands that the matter of Madlala Secondary School be attended to with immediate effect and make sure that all learners have chairs to sit on comfortably so that they concentrate on teaching and learning while preparing for their exams. These learners' rights are violated as they are subjected to live under horrific trauma. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable MEC.
No, thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Speaker. And once again, let us acknowledge and appreciate the statement by Honorable Mukabela on the school, Madlala Secondary School. The matter of the water has since been attended by the municipality, and of course the department is now aware of the situation there at Madlala. Like I said, the issue that is affecting one school is affecting more than one school. But what we are doing, we are paying special attention to those schools where we are finding it difficult for those schools to have the proper furniture. We are at this present moment allocating about 50 desks for Imadlala Secondary School, because like I said, we will have to distribute evenly across all the schools that are having challenge. But in this particular one, we are distributing about 50 desks, which we believe they are going to cater for the grade 12. It's not the last one, of course. We will continue to make sure that as we continue to work, we evenly distribute furniture, because there is a shortage of furniture across the schools within the province. However, we're also pleading for our community members. There are those that are willing to assist us, those desks that are old, who are willing to assist us through the Ranza Sikolo Shawena, ukuthi basilekelele balungise lama desk amanye, because they are able to be repaired so that they can be utilized once again. But of course, we acknowledge the challenge. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, MSc. Yes, Honorable Marshall.
Thank you, Honourable Deputy Speaker. I rise on behalf of the Democratic Alliance to deliver a member statement. It is time that we frank with the people of Mpumalanga. The Honourable Premier must stop promising that we will cut the ribbon soon at the Mpumalanga International Fresh Produce Market, because this statement could not be further from the truth. After nearly a decade of delays, mismanagement, and political grandstanding, this so-called flagship project remains a construction site disguised as a promise. In the 2024-2025 financial year alone, another 90 million rand has been poured into attempts to operationalize the market, with no results to show. This excludes millions already lost in theft, vandalism, and asset mismanagement due to the province's failure to secure and protect its own investment. Even more shocking, no approved building plans exist for this multi-billion rand project.
As you wind up.
My apologies, Speaker.
As you wind up, sorry.
Okay. This is not an achievement, it's an embarrassment. The people of Mpumalanga have been sold a dream that never materialized. This project stands as a symbol of false promises, fiscal recklessness, and failed leadership. It is time that this House demands the truth, demands the accountability, and demands an end to this deception.
Thank you. Honorable MSc.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Greetings to yourself, to the Honorable Premier, and to the MSCs and all the members of the legislature. Let me welcome the statement from the Honorable Member. We want to assure yourself, Honorable Member, that the dream that you say has been sold for the Mpumalanga province or people of Mpumalanga will be realized. The only thing that is left there is to finish up what is outstanding and ensure that the Mpumalanga food market is operationalized. We will not, as the department, be under a pressure that we will open the Mpumalanga food market without concluding everything that should be there. So we'll ensure that everything is in order. When it's operationalized, it will serve its purpose to the people of Mpumalanga. So we want to assure them that sooner it will be operationalized. And if there are any allegations of corruption or theft, they will be investigated, and surely we will, as the department, forward that information to the portfolio. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Honorable Mlombo.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Speaker. I rise to render a statement on behalf of the African National Congress to congratulate one of our own from the Ehlanzeni district, which is Mr. Thulani Sibiya, after having been named the overall winner of the 2025 National Teachers Award, the National Best Teacher category. This honor was bestowed upon him by the Minister of Basic Education, Honorable Ms. Siviwe Gwarube, during the National Teaching Award ceremony held in Gauteng. Honorable Speaker, a former Deputy Principal at Sopungani Combined School in the Nkomazi local municipality, Mr. Sibiya is a passionate science and mathematics educator with 7 years of experience teaching grade 12 learners, guided by his motto which says, "Background does not define a man, but the mental attitude does." Mr. Sibia continues to be a beacon of hope and excellence in the education sector. His mission is clear, which is to nurture future professionals such as medical doctors, engineers, pilots,
Yes, Yolanda.
who will one day contribute to the growth and prosperity of South Africa's economy. We also like to applaud the Mpumalanga Department of Education for their advanced preparation for the 2025 National Senior Certificate exams, which will sit from the 21st of October, wherein a total number of 78,908 candidates, both full-time and part-time, are expected to sit for the grade 12 exam paper this year. We request parents and school communities to support our learners during this time of the year by creating a supportive home environment, maintaining calm atmosphere, and rebalancing household responsibilities to our children. I thank you, Honourable Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. Missy?
Thank you very much once again, Honourable Deputy Speaker. And we want to once again appreciate and acknowledge the statement by Honourable Mlombo. Indeed, as a department, we are very much humbled by the fact that there were 4 of our teachers that were recognized among the best in the country, where Mr. Tulane Sibia came out outstandingly as the best of all in the country. And that is an extraordinary achievement that we applaud, that speaks to the dedication, the excellence, and the commitment of the teachers in their teaching profession. And indeed, Honourable Deputy Speaker, with regards to our readiness to the NSC certificate, we must appreciate the support given to the department by the honourable members in their capacities as honourable members and as parents for supporting their children in preparation for this examination, as well as our teachers for making sure that they work tirelessly during their holidays. They never have holidays, but they made sure that they continue to support our learners to make sure that they are ready. And as a department, we must indicate that we are ready for an incident-free examination that is going to take place as from the 21st. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let me see, honourable members, that concludes our member statement. We now move to the executive.
Sorry, Honourable Deputy Speaker, can I rise on a point of order, please?
Okay.
Thank you. Deputy Speaker, I just would like to remind Honourable Malombo that Honourable Khwarebe is actually Minister Khwarebe, and I think we should just call people by their names that they are. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think Honourable Malombo will take account of that. It's okay. No, it's still fine. No. Honourable members, we proceed now. The executive statement, I'm informed that there's no executive statement. We're now moving to motion without notice. Are there any motions without notice? Honourable Dabezita Mahlangu.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, Deputy Speaker. Let me greet the Premier present and our honourable members. Honourable Speaker, I rise to move a motion without notice on behalf of the African National Congress to applaud the National Department of Water and Sanitation, Mpumalanga Provincial Government, led by Acting Premier Honourable Speedy Mashilo, Deputy Minister Mahlobo, and the Paradigm Shift Holdings, for successfully hosting a 2-day water indaba at Sasol Club in Secunda, Govenberg local municipality, noting that access to clean water and sanitation is a fundamental human right enshrined in the South African Constitution. The Department of Water and Sanitation plays a crucial role in providing clean drinkable water by implementing policies, managing water challenges. Expert insight, where water experts will share knowledge and experience on critical water-related issues through panel discussions. I so move.
Thank you. The question before the House is whether we agree to adopt the motion.
Agreed.
So agreed. Honourable Marshall.
Thank you, Honourable Deputy Speaker. To move a motion without notice.